All right, so as promised today, I was going to announce some big news to the Facebook group about the Facebook group and the future of the Facebook group. So, before I actually say what's going on, just want to say thank you so much for being a part of this group. Like, it means a lot to me. The people who are in here are amazing and awesome and super helpful. And someone actually said the other day that they felt like this group was full of smart, savvy, and kind women. And like to hear that just makes my day. Like, it's the best thing that you can hear. And it's exactly what I want the group to be. So that's awesome that other people feel the same way about the group. And so that's amazing. But it also kind of makes my next point, thank you for that, my next point a little bit hard to say, but I'm really, really excited for what's going to happen. Some people, not sure yet, we'll see. So, at face value, if you look at her packing list, it's, pretty much just like a site that helps women to pack for the trips. And the same with this group. This community is a community of women who help each other to get ready for their trips, right? But over the years, I've definitely seen it kind of turn into more than that. Like, there's something deeper inside that's brewing with this community. And I think it's because we're all here for like this bigger mission. It's like we're not just trying to have, pack light so we can save a couple bucks on checked luggage. It's that we're all here because we want to do those things so we can have the best experience, but we also want to free up the energy so that we can focus on actually the learning and the growth and the exploration of our travels or, anything in life. And I think that shows, like, someone in the group the other day said that they were taking multiple courses, like 2 courses on COVID, because she felt like, knowledge is power in fighting the virus. And like, I'm like, that's awesome. Like, to be so proactive like that and to want to learn and grow. And I just feel like that's kind of like this bigger goal in the group. There's lots of people who are being creative, people who are, trying to go more minimalist. They're trying to do more with it. And it's like, there's so much more to this group. So I feel like in order for us to get the most out of the group experience, we need to move the group off of Facebook. So that is the big news, and that is what I am planning to do. So we are actually taking the group HPLWorld off of Facebook, and it's going to be moved to a Mighty network. So before you, get scared or say, I'm not going to do that or anything like that just yet, hear me out. In the Mighty network, which you'll be able to access through community.herpackinglist.com, within the Mighty network, we'll be able to do so much more. We'll be able to connect with each other on a greater scale. Within the network, we can have groups, so groups within the group. I've set up a book club group so far, so we can start having monthly chats about books if you want to join that group within the group. We can have courses within the group. I'm going to use it to house all of our learnables, so things like guides and downloadable packing checklists, they're all going to be available within the group. And we can have live events within the group. One of the first things that I am planning is a trivia night. So that'll be happening, I think it's the night of the 9th for the States. So June 9th, June 10th morning for Aussie people. And yeah, so there's a big chat room feature there. So I figured we'd all jump into the chat room if you want to take part, and we'll ask questions and chat and get to know each other. And I feel like we can do so much more together. And when we are all out and about traveling again, you can find members near you. So if you're traveling in San Diego and you want to find a really good cafe, you could find a member near you and say, hey, do you know where's a good cafe? And then, hey, maybe even meet up for coffee. So I just feel like when I think about it from my perspective as running a travel site and a community, and also from a member perspective, like it just makes so much sense. And I get more and more excited the more I think about it. So I've been diving in and trying to get things set up for everyone to click over and join. You can do that at community.herpackinglist.com. Or I have a direct link that I can share with you here when this is done. I think it bypasses needing to request access, because it will be a private network still. You have to, it's not going to be open to the public. You have to get, just like in this group. So I can find the direct link and then share it with you. But the really, really cool thing about the Mighty Network is you can access it on your browser, or you can access it through the app on your phone, and that is super cool. So once you log in on your phone, you'll have access to everything there. But if you're doing something bigger, like if there's a course in there, or if you're just on your laptop, you can get it on your browser just as easy at community.herpackinglist.com. So I'm going to go ahead and find that link for everyone, and I'll share it down below. It's a direct link. You can request access right now at community.herpackinglist.com. And Suzanne just said that Mighty Network is wonderful, so glad to hear that someone else is already familiar with it and on board. I do think there are so many amazing features there that we can harness and use. But if you have any questions for me, go ahead and ask now. I'm happy to answer them. Let me check over here just to make sure. So I have a few objections, like I was already thinking about, that people might say when I make this announcement. And first off is like, I'm sure you all don't want to have something else to log into. You know, you're on Facebook for other reasons already, so that's why this group is great. But think about it, like once you log in to it once, you pretty much don't really have to log into it very often. If you get the app on your phone and log into it, it's going to be logged in for quite some time. And you can also set it up so that you log in with your Facebook login if you so desire. So it is one more thing, but if you are here in this group because you genuinely, can't talk yet, genuinely want to connect with other travel-loving women who have a desire to pack smarter and have the best travel experiences, then it should be a no-brainer. It should be somewhere that you want to go without the distractions of Facebook. Because let's be honest, Facebook is distracting. There are algorithms that we have to fight with. Like half the people here don't even see the updates for anything. So there's that. And sometimes Facebook can just be a bit, distracting, and it can, so it's not always like the place that you want to spend a lot of time on. And personally, I would put more energy into this group if it were on Facebook. I actually have to force myself some days to get on, because I don't want to get into the rabbit hole that is Facebook. Another objection I'm sure some people might have is that it's just easier to keep it on Facebook, which is the exact reason why it's been on Facebook for the past few years, is because, yes, it is easy. It's easy to have a group here on Facebook, but it doesn't mean that it is the best option. It doesn't mean that it's better. It doesn't mean that people are going to interact with it in the way that they could be. So definitely making that decision to move it off of Facebook and give it a go. Let's see, another objection I'm sure some people might have is that you're going to lose people by moving the group off Facebook. And I fully expect to lose people. And from a business perspective, yes, that is super scary. That is very scary. But running a travel site during a pandemic is also very scary. So if ever there is a time to do something that's different, something bigger, better, it's now. So I'm definitely going to take that chance and hope that the people who do move, they're fully into it, and we can make something better together. Also, there are about 3,200 people in this group, but there are not 3,200 people in this group who are interacting. There are not 3,200 people in this group who see the messages, Facebook algorithms, all that fun stuff. So I think on our most popular posts, questions, you might get like 100, 150 people commenting, like, the former overpackers question, like they probably got like 150 people commenting. So I feel like if I can get, excuse me, if I can get 150 active members over in the Mighty Network, then I will be very happy with that. Obviously, I don't want to lose anyone. I don't want to lose people who could really benefit from, having this place to ask questions. But on the other hand, like, I have wanted to move away from Facebook for a long time. I just didn't know what to do or how to handle it. And I feel like the Mighty Network is definitely the place to go. So it's going to be at community.herpackinglist.com. And I think those are the main objections I was thinking that people would have. If you have any other questions for me, I am happy to answer them if you're around. And and I will point out that there will be a transfer period. So I'm thinking in probably about 3 weeks' time, we will be shutting down this Facebook group. It will be archived. So if you want to continue being a part of this awesome community of really helpful, smart, savvy, and kind women, please make the switch over to community.herpackinglist.com and join us on the Mighty Network. So that is the big news, everyone, and I'm super excited. I'm going to find this link for you all and get that up in the comments as soon as I can. If there are no other questions at the moment, I think I will let you go, but please click over and join. Start chatting with everyone in the new community. We will be having a trivia night, I believe, on June 9th. I'm going to be starting a travel book club group starting June 1st. It'll be a lot of fun, and I hope that I see you there. So take care.